No. What do you mean? We want to see y'all in the pieces, bro. We want to see y'all in the pieces. Why do you think we wouldn't want to see you in our hoodies? YouTube, what is up? Y'all see by the title and the thumbnail, I'm gonna be explaining to y'all the difference between pre-made, pre-order, and vice versa.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
With me, and when I got my iPad, bro, I'm telling you, we locked in. So get y'all a notebook, get y'all a pen or a pencil, notebook, your iPhone, write it down in your notes, anything like that. Y'all get that. What are y'all doing? Like, I meant, like, get that right now. Okay, we good? We good? All right. So to start it off, we're basically gonna explain both of the two, what is pre-order and what is pre-made. Now, what pre-order is basically telling your customers or your soon-to-be customers that you do not have the product on hand, but when they order and you close the website down, you're gonna hit your manufacturer, you're gonna tell them, hey, I need X amount of pieces, and then you're gonna get them and you're gonna ship them off to them. Now, the problem with doing that is that it's at least gonna take 2 to 3 weeks, maybe more, especially if you're a beginner with pre-ordering, which when I started doing my pre-ordering, that is exactly what happened. It took me longer than 2 to 3 weeks to get that, and I told my customers 2 to 3 weeks, so that did hurt me in the long run. But now pre-made, on the other hand, is where you do not have to tell your customers, I do not have the pieces on hand. You have the pieces on hand. Say you might have 50 on hand. You might have 50 pieces on hand. Your customers can only order up to 50 pieces. And with that, you already have it on hand. As soon as they order, you can ship it out the next day. So it's just convenient, especially with pre-made. We got that down. We got the general gist of pre-order and pre-made. Now we're gonna start breaking it down between the pros and the cons, and which is better for a beginner, which is better for a brand that's been out there for a minute. So let's get to that. Now, the pros and cons of pre-order. Let's start with pre-order. Pre-order, it's an unlimited amount. Customers, you can have 10,000 orders, and you'll get all that money, and it's just unlimited amount. Your customers are not set at an amount that it's going to be a cutoff. There's no cutoff for pre-order. But on the other hand of that, the con of that, say you do get 10,000 orders. Do you know how long that is going to take? 10,000 orders. Well, let's be more realistic. Let's be more realistic right now. Let's say like 500 orders. If you were not prepared to get 500 orders, yeah, you may say you want that 500 orders, but if you're not prepared to get that 500 orders, it's gonna be bad. I'm telling you, especially if you're doing it by yourself, you're packing 500 orders on your own, which is, you can do that in a day, but if you're not prepared, it's gonna hit you hard, and yeah, it might be bad. So yeah, that's pre-order. That's a pro and a con of pre-order. Another con about pre-order is that chargeback fees. If you know about chargeback fees, let me basically explain to you. Your customer sees it, he sees your stuff on TikTok or whatever you're marketing on, he goes to buy it, right? They go to buy it. Once they go to buy it, they might be like, they didn't read nothing. You might have all on your site, this is pre-order, it's gonna take 2 to 3 weeks to get to you, and then they buy, right? Without even seeing that. So they buy it, and they expecting their stuff to get in within 1 to 3 days, because I guess they thought you had it on hand. So they spend the $60 on the hoodie, okay, blase. They wait like 2 to 3 days, they haven't got it yet, they call that bank up. Hey yo, I'm gonna need my money back. You know what I'm saying? Blase. So they get their money back from the bank. So that takes the money, that $60 that you gave, that takes that back. And guess what? It takes another 15 on top of that. So you just completely lost money. You just, and God forbid you shipped it already. God forbid you shipped it, because there are scammers out there. Do not get me wrong, there are scammers out there, and I have dealt with that. They will be like, they'll hit you up. They'll already, keep in mind, they already had done the chargeback fee, and all of that. They already called the bank up, but then they'll text you like, hey, what's my tracking number? This is exactly what happened to me. What's my tracking number? Blase, blase. And what I was doing, if you was the first 10 orders, if you were the first 10 orders in that drop, you would get free shirts, right? And so he already did the chargeback. Then he's like, hey, what's my tracking number? And did I win the shirt? I was like, what's your name? He told me his name. I said, nah, bro, you did the chargeback fee. He was trying to play me, bro. And if I would have shipped that, bro, I would have been so hurt, bro. But it is what it is. This is what happens. I promise you, I thought I was never going to deal with it. It's going to happen to you. You just got to deal with it. It comes with the game. So yeah, that is another con about pre-ordering. Now let's get to some pre-made stuff. Now with pre-made, it is very, very low. Like a pro about this pre-made, it's very, very low to get a chargeback, bro. Cause you literally have the pieces on hand. As soon as somebody orders, you can ship it out that day or the next day. It's very low percentage of getting a chargeback. Will it happen? I mean, it can. Did it happen to me yet? No, I hope it doesn't. Because pre-made, you have the 50 pieces, 50 people order, you ship it out the next day. All of them. And that's still drop. But a con that, it's not really a con, but a con that a lot of people don't like about pre-made, bro, a lot of people are money hungry. They want to see the 100K on their Shopify, you know what I'm saying, so they can post it and gain literally nothing but, I guess, social proof that they got 100K off their drop. Bro, but they think because pre-made, say you get 50 pieces, you selling for like 45 or 50, whatever, that's 2,500, right? People be like, 2,500, that's not really a lot. You know what I'm saying? I really want to get like 40K, the 30K, the 20K, which you can make off pre-made, but it's only as much as you order. You know what I'm saying? And what I recommend starting off, do run pre-made, run like about 50 pieces, run pre-made, sell them out, and gain that social proof that you actually ship your orders out. You actually got some social proof, because that's all it is with this clothing brand stuff. Everybody thinks that, oh man, scammer this, scammer that, scammer this. No, what do you mean? We want to see y'all in the pieces, bro. We want to see y'all in the pieces. Why do you think we wouldn't want to see you in our hoodies and stuff? That's why we made it. That's what. It don't make no sense to me, but then again, I couldn't understand because I would want to see some social proof too. But yeah, man, but like I said though, people are money hungry. Don't be. Hey, look, don't be that guy. You watching this video to start a clothing brand, do not be money hungry. At the end of the day, that's not what it's about. Yes, you're gonna gain money along the way, but when I started, I wanted to gain a niche. You know what I'm saying? And what a niche is just a group of people that are around like the same thing. And what it's basically, my niche is clothes, right? I wanted to make a niche that we wear like the same clothes, and that's why I started a clothing brand. Boom, and you make money along the way, but that can't be your end goal at all. Because if it is, you might not make no money, and that's gonna be bad. Now, another pro about pre-made is that now a con to pre-made that scares a lot of people off of pre-made, and they only run around pre-order. They might not sell out. Now, I've had that mindset before, but you cannot have that mindset anymore, because right now I'm getting ready to do a pre-made drop, and if I had that mindset, I'm not gonna get no orders, bro. That's just that. You cannot have that mindset going into a pre-made drop, going into anything in life in general. You gotta stand on your 10, bro, and you gotta stand up for what you know what's gonna happen. If you want to sell out, if you know you're gonna sell out, you gotta stand on that. You gotta be like, hey, bro, I got 200 pieces. Oh yeah, we finna sell out. We finna sell out pre-made, bro. Like you gotta be a dog. Bro. You gotta have that dog in you. Nah, for real though. But yeah, man, people are scared that they won't sell out. You can't have that mindset, but that is a con that a lot of people don't want to run pre-made. That's a con.